Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bedtime Stories. My name is Tracy and I am your host. Tonight we're reading chapter 21 of I the Wizard by Daniel McKnight. But before I get started on that, I need to ask you a series of very serious queries. Have you gone pee in the potty yet? Did you brush your teeth? Have you got your water next to the bed? Have you done your stretches? Got all that done already? Good job, good job. Myself, I have my water right here. I know you guys were worried. I did my stretches. I did a whole yoga class worth of stretches tonight. Good on me, right? Yay, I made it to a yoga class. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I feel so much better for it too. Thank you to Heather Hutchinson and Sober Yoga for welcoming me back after I've been gone for so long. I brushed my teeth because dental hygiene is very important. And I went pee in the potty as soon as I got back to the house. But I also needed to talk to a friend of mine because he was having a real rough night. He had a rough day too. So I had to talk to him, and he's very long-winded. He's an external processor, and so it took a little while. So I'm recording this at 11:06 p.m. And I gotta be up at like 6 a.m. And I have work in the morning for the other job that I have, because your girl here has several jobs because the economy is crap and everybody's got to have hustles upon hustles in order to make your bills like get paid. And my hustles upon hustles also build muscles. Ha ha ha. It was a really easy rhyme. I had to do it. It was like right there. But I'm glad we all got our things taken care of. And I hope you're ready to listen to more of this story about Bo and the murder in the village. Yeah? Okay. Well, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell so you know when I've uploaded yet another chapter. Settle in, get comfy, let's read. Chapter 21. It was near dark by the time I made it to the cottage. I took my horse to the barn and got her settled down for the night. When I finally made my way into the house, Vivian got up from her settee by the fire and opened the door. I thought I heard you by the barn. I'm so glad you're home early tonight. She picked up something from the other side of the settee. Oh, goodness, I'm sleepy. And came over to me. Dropping a scarf around my neck, she said, I made this for you. You do so much riding at night, you're going to catch your death. Do you like it? You shouldn't have. It's the least I could do. You've been a godsend. I don't know what I would have done without you here. Listen, Bo, there's something I want to talk to you about. I always get scared when a woman tells me she wants to talk. She slapped me gently on the chest. Be serious, Bo. Okay, sure. Well, I was thinking, maybe you could ask Master Vivax if you could be the wizard for the village. What? I choked. Don't act so surprised. I mean, you seem right at home here. Now, Viv, this kind of life just ain't for me. Besides, I have my own place. Well, then, how about if I came with you? There really is nothing left for me here. Viv, you've got to be... She stepped closer and laid her palms on my chest. You know I can make you happy. I'll do anything you want. I can cook and clean. I can make your nights. I took her hands in mine and said, that sounds real good, but after a while, I always mess things up. I'm really not easy to live with. Haven't you been happy with me this week? Didn't you call me an angel? I have been, and I did, but she put her finger to my lips and said, just think about it, okay? You look hungry. Let me make you something to eat. Without another word, she went into the kitchen area. After a moment, I followed her. Hearing her sniffle, I walked up behind her and put my hands on her shoulders. Vivian, I just wanted... She turned around and put her head against my shoulder and started to sob. Bo, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have anywhere to go. I've always been afraid of being alone. When you showed up, I thought God had answered my prayers. I put my hand to her hair and stroked it lightly. Viv, I'm not the answer to anyone's prayers. Usually the opposite. Look, you're bright, cheerful, and beautiful. You'll find something. It'll work out. That's easy for you to say. You're not looking at being homeless. Viv, don't say another word, Beau. With a sniffle, she added, you're going to have to fix something yourself. I've got to go to bed. Without looking at me, she went to the bedroom and shut the door. I felt terrible. Again. But looking at it realistically, I couldn't stay here, and I couldn't take her with me. I sat by the fire for a long while, trying to figure something out, but nothing came to mind. It was late when I decided to go to bed, hoping that the morning would bring new ideas. I went to the bedroom. I didn't lock the door this time. I figured that if Viv needed some comfort, I wouldn't shut her out. Besides, I didn't think she would want to see me again anyway. It was late morning when I woke up. I got dressed and went out into the outer room. I could hear Viv in the kitchen area. I wondered how someone who spent so much time around food could remain so thin. Oh, good, you're up, she said, looking around the corner. She came away from the kitchen area, wiping her hands on a towel, and walked over to me. I want to apologize for about last night. I shouldn't. No need for you to say anything. I know. You're scared. I don't know what I can do to help, but I'll try. I know. She looked away and said, I baked a loaf of fresh bread, and there's a pot of tea waiting for you. You're going to have to help yourself this morning. I have to go into the village. That is, unless you would want to come with me. I think the villagers have seen enough of me for the time being. I'm just going to stay around here today and try to figure things out. I think I'm going to keep packing up Ray's personal possessions too, and hope that Petch comes back today. So you'll be here when I get back? Yes. Good. Can you help me with the wagon? After getting the horse hitched to the wagon and seeing Viv off towards the road to the village, I went inside and made myself some breakfast. When I finished, I grabbed a trunk and made my way into the bedroom. I opened the cabinet and started to toss Ray's robes and other clothes into the empty trunk. I picked up a robe that was on the floor in the back of the cabinet and found a small chest hidden underneath the robe. I bent over and tried to open it, figuring that some of Ray's personal things were inside. Unfortunately, it was locked. I took out my wand, and after saying a spell, I tapped the lock and it sprung open. I lifted the lid and looked inside. Lying on top of a good amount of coins and jewelry was Ray's missing wand. A wizard is never without his wand, unless it is taken from him by force. Ray wouldn't have left it here when he went fishing. His staff, maybe, but not his wand. Not ever. I picked it up and looked it over. There on the handle and shaft was a smear of blood. No wonder Viv didn't want me to get to the clothes that day when I needed ordinary clothes. No wonder Viv didn't want me to get the clothes that day when I needed ordinary clothes. She didn't want me to come across the chest. It might have led to some uncomfortable questions and perhaps some uncomfortable answers. And that's the end of chapter 21. That's only an 8-minute video. Golly, guys. I guess we're going to have to read another one, huh? You're not asleep yet. Okay. Chapter 22. I think we're fixing to wrap up the mystery, don't you? I have a sneaking suspicion. Hmm. Yeah, we're going to wait for tomorrow night to read chapter 22. Because I have a feeling this is going to be the end of the story. So, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. And if they do, you are worth defending. You should bite them back. Or better yet, hire an exterminator because bedbugs are notoriously difficult to get rid of. Good night. I love you.